Hi, my name is Brian Harnetty. I am an interdisciplinary artist working between sound, music composition, and socially engaged art. I work with sound archives and the communities connected to them, and for the past decade, I've been listening to Appalachian Ohio. At the heart of my practice are two principles: the transformative power of listening and a commitment to place as a radical act of connection and accountability to a community. I listen to bakers and shopkeepers, organizers and miners, farmers and fracking protesters, and they all have a story to tell. I listen to places too: forest hemlocks and acidic streams, oil wells and local industry, as they come together to make the region's soundscapes. Just as importantly, I listen to archives, where I hear the voices of everyday people. I am eavesdropping in as sound and history collide. Shawnee, Ohio comes out of this listening practice. It is a portrait of 11 residents of a small Appalachian town, and it maps the history of extraction from coal to fracking. It was commissioned by the Wexner Center for the Arts, Contemporary Arts Center, Cincinnati, and Duke Performances. The following excerpt features a boy interviewing his grandmother about mining. We hear questions but no answers. He must have placed the microphone too far away from her.
May 3rd. I'm going to ask my grandma questions of the olden days. Grandma, in the mines, do you know how many people died? Do you know anybody who was in the mines? Can you tell me 3 people? Can you name them? Who else? Shawnee? Do you know a couple people that died? Can you name them too?
It is the seriousness of the boy's questions about the deaths of the miners, contrasted with the absence of the grandmother's voice, that lends a haunting quality to this piece. The composed music interacts with the archival recording, allowing listeners to stay in an uncertain space where traces of the past become a cautionary tale for today. This points to the broader metaphor of Shawnee, Ohio, where the music becomes part of a place, and the voices and land and past of that place all become music. Shawnee, Ohio has grown to become part of a larger regional commitment. For the past year, I was the 2018 A Blade of Grass Fellow for Contemplative Practices, where I brought together local residents to collectively listen to the forest surrounding Shawnee as part of an effort to end fracking on public lands. I also joined AmeriCorps, where I listen to and tell the stories of local residents. These are stories that push against the often reductive and stereotypical lenses of hillbilly elegy, whiteness, and poverty. And a new project based on the Thomas Merton Archives in Kentucky extends this commitment to environmental and economic justice. I have 2 asks, which are moving in different directions, but are both after the same thing. I would love to continue performing Shawnee, Ohio, and I welcome suggestions for venues. And at the same time, I'd like to find ways to stay, to keep listening to Appalachian Ohio as a method and a tool for organizing. I'd like to help build these socially engaged creative projects with the people from the region, and then connect the projects with national arts presenters as a way to grow and strengthen ties between the rural and urban divide. Thank you.